So we have Mr. Hannes bin Tyron as our oral history sources still alive, but all the other written sources that we have, the people who gave them in 1946 and then newspaper accounts later, all these people have passed away. So we don't know exactly where the site is. So we'll look at Mr. Tyron's evidence and corroborate that with the written evidence. Mr. Tyron, Mr. Hannes bin Tyron, was there and he did witness the event. Up until that time, I did not know exactly where the massacre was or how large it was. So what I'd done was draw up a map, and based on the written sources that I had, I kind of plotted out each skull on the map represented 100 people who died. And when I got to meet him, he still remembered. He could tell me exactly where the place was, and we went from where I met him at the Kampong Siglap Mosque. We went to the area around Tampines Junior College, where he said basically around here is where the people were massacred in the largest numbers, and opposite at Haitachi was also a site as well. So these are the areas that he pinpointed that I just couldn't get from ordinary written sources. They would simply say that the trucks turned off at the 7.5 mile point and went up the road. And I hadn't anticipated it was that close to the road, and I had anticipated that perhaps they were massacred further up the road where large Japanese multinationals have their warehouses. He simply told me no, that was too far up the hill. There was no hill there when I was there with him in 2002 and 2004.